Okay guys, this is a demonstrative video here. I've received several requests to demonstrate how I clean my coins, and I'm quite hesitant to use the word clean because it's obviously some stigma attached to it for the coins itself, but I'm going to demonstrate, because I've noticed there's quite a lot of cleaning videos on using baking soda and water and stuff like that for cleaning silver coins. And there's tumbling for clad coins, but there isn't one demonstrating how to use an ultrasonic cleaner and how it affects the coin. So I've got some coins lined up here. As you can see, I have a bronze penny, bronze half penny, the silver coin that I found recently, number 40 for the year, a copper coin, a brass fake shilling, George III, and a clad coin I just put in there. Just see it, but I'll demonstrate how it's worked, and I'll give you some tips as I go along. Hey guys, the ultrasonic cleaning I'm going to be using today costs about £30. Very simple construction. It's a jewellery cleaner, and it vibrates the water. And what I have here is some warm water, preferably warm. Warm water is better than cool water. Just works better, I found. And if you use fairy liquid, washing up liquid, or an equivalent like that, that helps on all coins. You can use that on all coins, I've found. If you want to use baking soda, it's preferable to use it on bronze coins, just so you don't unnecessarily shine the silver coins. This is okay for silver coins, but try to steer clear of baking soda when you're using silver coins. So I'm going to be using this today, but baking soda is okay, I've found, on bronze coins. And also note that this is not an attack on people using baking soda and washing their coins. That's perfectly acceptable. It's their choice what they do with it. This is only an alternative for people who want to preserve the intrinsic and the numismatic value of coins, because this is probably one of the most surefire ways of keeping the numismatic value of a coin whilst also removing the mud from it. So I'll put the coins in, and there they are again. And this coincidentally ties up with the composition of Second World War and afterwards coins. So I have a representation of some of the coins that you might find. This for English people as well, but it can be used in America as well. The same principle applies. But I'll put them in and we'll get going. So guys, I've added all the ingredients so you can see them in there, and we'll turn it on and we'll see what we can get. It is obviously quite loud, but you can see immediately the dirt coming off and around the coins. You can see the water moving. But there's settings on this specific one, but just keep an eye on it every so often. Have a look at it just to see how it's going. And typically I don't leave it on for that long, so we'll just stop it and we'll see what's happened. There we are. We've had about 25 seconds. And if we bring it into the light, you can already see that the dirt that was clinging to and around the edge lettering has now gone, and the patina is perfectly intact. And this also works for coins that have edge chipping and that have been in woodland and leaf mould. It also works perfectly for them because it doesn't really remove any of the edging on chipped and damaged coins, so it's another reason to use this over others. I'll dry them up and I'll get back to you. Now guys, as you can see there on the mat, these have all been dried up, and you think it may not matter that some of the dirt's come off and it doesn't seem to have improved it that much. It has made a marked difference on some of the patina, if you look at that. Beautiful, beautiful coin. It's just, it can't guarantee in getting rid of all the crust and stuff, but what you've now ensured is that you've got a mud-free coin, and this is the way I normally leave them, as you see on my videos, and it's a shame that you can't do anything about that more, but you haven't damaged the coin, you still have the numismatic value, and that's the benefits of this. The halfpenny is much the same. As you can see, where there are areas of chipping, no further chipping has occurred. As you can see in the water, there's only minor flecks of dirt which have come off of the edging, rather than bits of the coin itself. The silver coin, what this has done is the alternative to using the baking soda. It has restored it has brought back the luster you see around the edging, and it's kept it in a very nice condition. And this is how you see all of the silver coins I use and show on my pictures. So this still has its numismatic value. You haven't taken anything away, and in my opinion, this is still very presentable as a coin. The copper coins, usually it works on copper coins. This one happened to be something that was completely blank, so it hasn't really had any effect on it. But you've seen on the George the II half pennies I've been finding, when they get good, they are really good. Such is the case here. As you can see, this has gone through the wash, and it hasn't taken any of the numismatic value away from it, yet it's still a clean coin, hasn't had any chemicals to it apart from the ones I've shown you in here, which of course is washing up liquid, and it's kept it a beautiful coin. As for the brass coins, this represents most brass coins. This one is in a bad grade anyway, stippling, but all it's done is it's just shown it up. It's cleared up some of the mud from it, made it a little more presentable. Arguably it's not the best, but it's better than what it was before. And the penny, as you can see now, it's done no damage to it whatsoever. It's in fact given it some sort of a patina to it, but that's perfectly spendable now. So it's there for the taking. I would suggest though that you do not put any old lead items that have lead oxide on them, such as the case here with the white, because the power of the machine will remove the oxidation off these things, and if you don't want to lose that oxidation, don't put them in the first place. I've seen it happen to some musket balls, and that's why I just check every 5-10 seconds of the thing, just to check that it's not doing any extra damage. But as you can see here, it has done no damage whatsoever. It is just allowed all of them to be restored to what they were when they went into the ground. Thanks for watching. I hope I've been of assistance to you. And obviously you don't need to stop coins. You can do artifacts and other such buttons, horse brass, other things like that. You can do all kinds of things with the machine. There's no limitations to it, but as I said, just be careful if you're not wanting to damage the lead artifacts you've got. But buttons, pewter buttons, all sorts of things, all it does is it just removes the dirt, and as I've already said, it leaves some beautiful specimens behind. I hope this has helped you. Thanks for watching.